So the first week is done of the campaign, and not a lot really happened that you can see. I actually learned a lot quickly, and that is that a lot of people want to tell me stuff privately. And that's okay, because I understand there's a lot of stigma behind the entire topic of being HIV positive. It's a sexually transmitted disease primarily, not completely. You can get it other ways. But mostly it's sexually transmitted, and we have so much shame about sex in this country, or in Western society in general. But yeah, so I've got a lot of really cool stories. A few that have been um, heartbreaking. There's been a couple of things that people have told me that I've been surprised that somebody could be that mean to somebody else. But at the same time, they were. I mean, the woman that told me that I was positive said, "Guess you didn't dodge the bullet this time. You tested positive for HIV." That's how I was told. So some of this other stuff people are telling me, it doesn't surprise me, but I can't believe people are that mean to people. But I'm trying to figure out a better way to get to you all what I want to do. Because when I put up the campaign, I threw a number up, $6,000. $6,000 is a lot of money. Some people asked, well, what are you going to do with it? And I said, well, first off, I'd have to get it. And it's really not going to happen. Realistically, no one's going to give me that kind of money, I don't think. But the project idea was to come up with equipment so that I could actually travel around and interview people. Talk to people that have had it for a long time. Not just do the 6 to 10 clips that I would like to do where I'm talking about what to do now and encouraging guys, today, tomorrow, and on, explaining some of the details and the vernacular, the little street terms about some of our things. But I also wanted to do kind of like a thing called HIV long term. So interviews with guys that have had it for a long time. There are people that want to talk. Not everybody wants to talk about having HIV. They all want to tell me privately, but they don't want you all to know who they are. But most of the time they do tell me. I have had some nasty stuff said to me. I think they call those outliners or crazy people. So the crazy people have written me some nasty notes. But so the idea is to get equipment and be able to travel and just shoot. The other thing about this is to get people to know that the site is there, to get to know that the video clips are on YouTube, you have to have traffic. And to get a ranking on YouTube and Google and all those things, it's all about traffic. And that's the thing I learned this week. I can see through my analytics because I can actually see how many people visit my page and that kind of stuff, see how long they're reading. The thing that I'm learning about the traffic is you guys are looking at it, you guys are reading it, and people are sending me private notes, but the number of people that are engaging and sharing is kind of low in regards to sharing it. Engaging, like you stay there and read, I see that, but you don't really do much after that except occasionally send me a note. The statistics are that out of 100 people, 91% or 91 out of 100 will go ahead and just be what's called a creeper or a troll. And it's just kind of like you're looky-loo, a looky-loo. And then 9% will actually engage, and one of those people will actually actively engage. So actively engaging, I have kind of high, where I actually have extremes. I have people that are really nasty, then people that are really caring. I'm getting both of those. So that's happening, but it's very anonymous. And so I even checked today on GoFundMe to make sure GoFundMe, so if you go on there, you can do it anonymous. Because I was thinking, well, maybe just people weren't chipping in because they didn't want their name involved. Because the people who have given so far, their names are on it, but you can be anonymous. There's a spot where you check mark anonymous, and you don't get your name on it. The only person that sees your name is me and GoFundMe. But so there's that. So if you want to give, you can give anonymously. The plan is to get several cameras, lights, mics, that kind of thing. Currently, I'm doing this off my computer, and it's okay. Like I did shoot stuff earlier today. I can't use it because the sound was horrible. I'm sitting in my bedroom now because I just woke up. And I really wanted to get this to be nice, and so it's quiet now. But to do this right, I need real equipment, real cameras, and that kind of thing. I like to travel around, pretty much go drive to a town where I set up an interview with somebody, just an average guy like me that wants to talk about it, and sit down like in my car or like at a picnic table and just talk about what it's been like to have it. I've gotten some stories that have been like really cool people that like the stories about like. I was 21 and I found out I had it and I was told I was going to die and here I am 50 and I'm still here. Stuff like that. really cool stories that actually almost make you want to cry because it's like, wow, to be 23, 21, to be told you're going to die and everyone is dying around you, then it doesn't happen. And then the entire world changes with HIV. So there's that. The other part is the one I want to work on right now is telling people they're okay. They did nothing wrong. They have value, and it's just a virus. How to get from today to tomorrow, to know what to do tomorrow, to understand your blood levels, to understand the labs, to understand how to take care of yourself, and things like that. Just basic information on video clips that can be easily accessible. But they're not accessible if people don't know that they're there. If you type in a Google search right now, HIV, you get clinical. You type in HIV positive, you get some magazines, and they're doing a good job in regards to the magazines that are online. They're not bad. They just, from where I stand, it's kind of compromised, I think, if you're putting a magazine together that all the ads that are on the magazine are for the pills from the pharmaceutical companies. And that's another thing. Little me is going against, I think, the big industry of HIV. If you don't know that there is a very big multi-billion-dollar industry of HIV. So the pharmaceutical companies, they don't want this to, they're making money. I mean, they're nice people, but they're making money. So we're living and they're making money. And I'm not supposed to say that because, but they're doing a good job. At the same time, it's kind of a lot of money being made. So anyhow, to get the simple clips I want to do up and in front of people, you pay money to be higher on Google. You pay money for Facebook to promote you, all that. Unless you're hitting share, and you guys aren't hitting share. And frankly, no one's hitting share. So that's share, repost, that kind of thing, sharing it doesn't happen. And I understand that people don't want to be associated with it. People in my industry want to say safe, sane, consensual, know your status, that kind of thing, and be on the poster for that. Nobody really wants to be on the poster, hey, I have HIV, let me tell you what to do about it. Let me tell you how you're going to be okay, that kind of thing. They don't want to talk about that. I see guys all the time in my industry saying that kind of stuff, and people I actually know that are positive, and they're going to tell you safe, sane, consensual. I understand that. You need to get tested, but what do you do next? So if you can help, it'd be great. If you can throw some money in my account, it would be great. The goal is to buy cameras and advertising, a little bit of travel, that thing. I promise you, I'm not going to like Barbados, however you say that. I'm not going to the Virgin Islands on your money. And one last thing. Some people said, well, why don't you start a not-for-profit? And I said, a not-for-profit takes more money for legal and committees and that kind of stuff. If you can't trust me with your 5, 10, 20 bucks, then I don't need your 5, 10, 20 bucks. I'll do this on my own with my phone because it needs done, and it'll happen as it happens. But if you want to get involved, it'd be great. 5, 10 anonymously thrown into the GoFundMe. That way I can buy some real cameras, some decent equipment, travel around and do this. So that's it. I'm not a bad guy. I'm actually a pretty good guy. I would like to help guys know that they're going to be okay. Know that they're going to be okay. They are okay. Not only that they're going to get through this, they are through it. The hard part's done. Finding out your habits, the hard part, not just dealing with coming off the wall and understanding how to get from today to tomorrow. So if you could help, it would be great. I do have a plan, and so any questions would be good. I take compliments or compliments. I do take comments, so if you want to write me, it's great. If you want, if you have an idea, let me know. There's been a few ideas. People want to know how they can help other than just money. And I'd like to build a community around this. So if we can build a community of guys helping guys and telling each other, how this is okay. That's one great thing about HIV. The community of HIVers is pretty tight. There are more people in my phone with HIV than just your standard friend. I bet 2 out of 3 people in my phone actually are positive. And it's because we all support each other. And that's one of the great things that these guys need to know. As soon as you come down off the wall and settle down, that there's a community that will help you and understand. So if you're a pos, help me. Throw some money in there. I don't want all your money, just a little bit. If everyone does a little bit, we can get some good cameras, do some good work. I can travel around, document some stuff, throw it up online, let everybody see you're going to be okay. It's not like it used to be, guys. You haven't messed up. So that's it. And hope everybody's well. I'm going to try to go back to sleep. And I can hear the train in the background now, so it's kind of cool. But I hope everybody's well, and talk to you later. Bye-bye.